guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dani Marie. Today's video is going to be a what my toddler eats in a week video. So I'm going to show you guys what he eats for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all the in between. I'm going to show you guys his snacks as well. He usually gets 2 snacks a day. So hopefully you guys will get some like meal ideas. So definitely stay tuned if you guys are looking for some new like meal inspiration for your toddlers. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So for breakfast, I'm going ahead and cutting up him some ham and spinach because I'm going to make him some ham, spinach, and cheese waffles. Just a little twist to regular waffles. I went ahead and already made up the waffle mix, and I'm just going to add the ham and spinach and cheese to it. There's no specific measurements here. I'm just kind of going with what I think is enough. And then I mix the batter and put it in the mini waffle maker. I love this mini waffle maker, guys. It makes the waffles so quick and perfectly. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up his waffle just so that it's a little bit easier for him to grab a hold of. Add some pineapples, and I put grape jelly on it, and voila. So this is how he ended up doing. He ate all of his pineapples and about half of the waffle. I'm trying to transition him from the sippy cup to a regular cup, so that's why I put the milk in just his 360 cup without the lid. For daycare, I go ahead and make Carter a lunch and a snack to take. I went ahead and made him these turkey and cheese pinwheels on a tortilla wrap, and then I paired it with these organic chickpea puffs. These are a great alternative to cheese puffs. I've talked about these on my channel. He loves these. And then I also put a blueberry fig bar in there as well as an orange. So I like these little cuties oranges because you usually don't have to worry about any seeds in there. And then for snack, he has peanut butter crackers and a Stonyfield organic yogurt to take. I go ahead and pack everything up in his Bluey lunchbox, and then I make sure to pack him a water every day in his 360 tumbler. After daycare, I always bring Carter a snack when I come to pick him up, so I brought him some yogurt covered pretzels in his snack cup, and I brought him a bottle of water because he's always so thirsty after daycare. So for dinner, I decided to make sweet and sour styled salmon. Guys, trust me on this, it is so good. I got the salmon from Publix, and it was already marinated in brown sugar, and then I just seasoned both sides with salt and pepper, put some butter on it, and then I added some fresh lemon juice on it as well. Then I decided to go ahead and cut up some little small pieces for Carter so that it'll be a little bit easier for him to grab a hold of them. And then I put the apricot jelly on. Like I said, guys, this is so good. If you guys like sweet and savory things, this is perfect. Then I just wrapped it up, put it in the oven on 450 for about 30 minutes. Then I went ahead and plated the salmon with couscous, broccoli, and watermelon. We had some leftover couscous from our Hello Fresh dinner, so that's why I decided to use it, and it was so good. And this was the finished result. He did really good, and the couscous was a win. Guys, I love making couscous because it's so much easier and faster to cook than rice, and it's so good. So just a little tip if you guys didn't know. So for breakfast, I decided to make spinach chocolate chip muffins. For the muffin mix, I used Kodiak cakes. This was my first time using this mix, but it was actually really good. It's packed with a lot of protein, and it's actually less sugar, so it's not super sweet. That's what I like about it. And I took all the wet ingredients and put the spinach in there, blended it up in my blender, and then I added it to the dry ingredients, mixed it all together. Then I put it in the pan, and then I decided to add a few more chocolate chips to it as well. I know you guys are probably like, spinach in muffins, but you couldn't even taste the spinach, and you know, with my toddler I have to like sneak in vegetables as much as possible, but these were so good, guys. I paired the muffin with half a boiled egg, strawberries, and yogurt with chia seeds in it. So this is what his plate ended up looking like, even though this is not a correct depiction of what he actually ate because he gave most of his muffin to the dog. So Carter ended up asking me for peanut butter crackers after he gave all of his muffin, most of his muffin, to the dog. Right? Is that what you wanted? You just wanted peanut butter crackers for breakfast? Is that all? Okay. So for lunch today, I'm making Carter some tuna, and I make my tuna with mayo and sweet relish, and I usually mix it all up, and then I add a little bit of boiled eggs as well. After that, I go ahead and season it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar. I like it to be a little sweet. Then I went ahead and made my sandwich, spreaded my tuna on my bread, cut the sandwich up into fourths so it's a little easier for him to get to, and I'm just giving him half a sandwich. I went ahead and took off the crust because he's not a big crust guy, and then I put it in the lunchbox and I paired it with these veggie straws, and these are some cucumber sticks. I put some ranch in there with him and watermelon. And then for snack, he is having a yogurt and these yogurt pretzels as well. And that's it.
This is the snack. There we go. Then we got a little blue water here. There we go. And we're still upset. Alright.
For dinner, every Tuesday, Derek's dad makes tacos for Taco Tuesday. I just put some green beans with it, some oranges, and then these little thin Cheez-Its with it. Don't like it. And this is how he ended up doing. So for breakfast this morning, I ended up making him some French toast with regular wheat bread. Now, if you guys have trouble trying to get your kids to eat eggs, this is like a great way to still get the protein from eggs. I know Carter, he's not like a huge egg fan, so I definitely like to make French toast because he loves it, and it's just a great way to still get that protein without actually eating eggs. So I decided to put some oranges with it, and I also decided to put a sausage, a half a sausage is what I like to do for him with it, and there it is. And this is the finished result. So for lunch and snack, I went ahead and packed Carter a peanut butter and grape jelly Uncrustable, cut those into fours, added some of those thin Cheez-Its with it, and some apple slices. For snack, he's having a banana and a yogurt, and that is lunch. For his after daycare snack, I gave him a half of a blueberry fig bar and his water. So for dinner, I decided to make him a chicken and a cheese quesadilla. I used some mozzarella cheese and some sharp cheddar. And then thank God I had some leftover Publix chicken because I didn't feel like making any chicken. And then I went ahead and flipped it. Now it's a little crispy, don't judge me, guys. I went ahead and added some cucumbers and tomatoes, and then some of these chickpea puffs and some sour cream as well on the side. And this is how he ended up doing. So this morning I decided to just make him a plain waffle. So I went ahead and cut up the waffle for him to make it a little easier for him. I added some whole strawberries and pineapples, and then just added some syrup, and that's it. this was the finished result. He killed those pineapples. He's been loving pineapples lately. I guess he wasn't feeling the strawberries that much this morning though. All right, y'all, so we're not wasting no money over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the strawberries from his breakfast for his lunch. And then I added some hummus in for him, as well as these Ritz crackers to go with it, and then some shredded turkey meat. And then for snack, I went ahead and did a Z-bar and then a yogurt. For his second snack, I gave him Nilla wafers and his water. So for dinner tonight, I decided to make mini pizzas. I love making mini pizzas. I've talked about this on my channel before, just because they literally take like 10 minutes to make and they only have like 5 ingredients, so super easy. But I always like to start it off with pesto for extra flavor, and then I use this Prego traditional sauce. And I like to put it on pita bread just because the bread is really soft and fluffy. And then I add my mozzarella cheese. And then I go ahead and add some spinach as well. Like I said, with my toddler, I like to try to get in veggies any way I can. And then I go ahead and put on the pepperonis. And Carter does like pepperonis, so I like to just cut his pepperonis in half to make it a little easier for him. And then I go ahead and cook it at about 450 for about 10 minutes, and then that's it. I ended up plating the pizza with some pineapples, and I took it over to my mom's house so that we can spend time with her and my nieces, so he ate it over there. And this is how he ended up doing. He didn't eat much of the pizza, which I was pretty surprised about, but he ate his pineapples. So for breakfast this morning, I decided to do oatmeal, scrambled eggs, and a half a banana. And then I just sliced up the half a banana. I seasoned the oatmeal with some cinnamon and some brown sugar, and there you go. And this is how he ended up doing. So for lunch, I decided to make him 2 turkey and cheese Uncrustable sandwiches. I've talked about these on my channel before. I love making these because they're just so easy to customize your sandwiches. You can make a hummus sandwich, you can make a turkey and cheese, ham and cheese, whatever you want. Whereas at the store, if you just get the regular Uncrustables, normally all I've ever seen is the peanut butter and jelly. So I love these. I used these little sandwich cutters that I got from Amazon. They make it super easy, but they do leave a lot of excess crust, so I end up giving the crust to Ace. But I went ahead and packed those, and then I decided to cut up some pineapples for him, and I decided to put some Nilla wafers in there as well. And then these are little cheeses shaped like dinosaurs. He's been into dinosaurs lately. And then for snack, I decided to do a half a banana and then a yogurt, and that's it. For his second snack, I gave him the nacho cheese flavored chickpea puffs in his water.
Say hi.
For dinner, I had to throw something together because I didn't know what to make. So I had these bow tie noodles in my cabinet, added some rotisserie chicken to it and some broccoli, and then put some Alfredo on it, and that is chicken Alfredo for Carter. So since it's the weekend, I decided to take Carter to McDonald's so we can have a little breakfast date together, and I got him this apple cinnamon oatmeal. I went ahead and left out the raisins because they are a choking hazard for toddlers, but I got him an orange juice and a hash brown, and he really enjoyed it. Good job. While we were on our walk, I gave him his first snack, and it is oranges and peanut butter Ritz crackers. For lunch, I made Carter avocado toast, and I'm just cutting it into strips so it's a little easier for him to grab a hold of. And then I'm adding some apple slices to his plate. He's not a big lunch eater, so I try not to give him too much for lunch. And this is how he ended up doing. Carter ended up having a mini ice cream cone for snack because we were at my mom's house, and you know grandmas always have all the extra snacks. So for dinner, Carter had a slice of pizza from Hungry Howie's. My nieces declared that they needed to have a pizza party. They said they were supposed to have one in school and didn't end up having one, so they really wanted a pizza party. So they all enjoyed their pizza together. So for Sunday's breakfast, I decided to do mini chocolate chip pancakes, but I decided to do it with a twist. So I did it with a banana and then spinach as well. So I put my spinach and banana with all my wet ingredients, blended it all up, and then I added it to all my dry ingredients and gave it a good mix. After that, I went ahead and put all my batter in my pan and added all my chocolate chips to it. I know you guys are probably like, spinach and pancakes and then you did it in the muffins too, like what are you doing? But I'm telling you, you can barely even taste the spinach and it is so good. I also decided to add strawberries to it, and I added yogurt with chia seeds and gave that a good mix, and there you have it.
Carter.
And this is how he ended up doing. While Carter was hanging out with Daddy, he gave him an iced oatmeal Z-bar and a water for snack. Carter loves these Z-bars. He'll eat them every day if you let him. So for lunch, I made something super quick and easy. I just gave him string cheese with cucumber slices and ranch, and then Ritz crackers and hummus. I gave him a juicy juice as well because right before this, he bumped his head. You can see that big cherry on his head, and I just wanted him to be happy, so I just gave him some juice. So this is how he ended up doing. He definitely doesn't love cucumbers or cheese. For his second snack, he had orange slices while he watched Miss Rachel. So in keeping with the theme of the day, quick and easy, I just made him some dino nuggets and some tater tots, stuck them in the air fryer, super quick and easy, and then I just added some broccoli to it so that he can get some vegetables, and I called it a night. And this was how he ended up doing. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like videos like this, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.